Welcome to 5 Minute Pitch. I'm your host, Liz Saunders. 5 Minute Pitch is the competition that gives entrepreneurs from around the globe the opportunity to virtually pitch their business or product idea for the chance to win a grand prize of $50,000. This season, more than 30 entrepreneurs will pitch their ideas via Zoom conference call to our panel of 5 experts for the chance to advance to the finals and pitch to the judges live in Miami, Florida. Our panel of expert judges includes Greg Mercer, 8-figure Amazon seller and the founder and CEO of Jungle Scout. Michael Jackness, a serial entrepreneur who has spent the past few years building a high 7-figure e-commerce conglomerate while blogging and podcasting about all of it along the way at Ecom Crew. Steve Chu, the son of 2 tiger parents, Steve Chu started 2 7-figure businesses while working full-time as an engineering director. He now runs Bumblebee Linens and MyWifeQuitHerJob.com. Scott Voker, 7-figure business owner and host of the Amazing Seller podcast. Today we are joined by guest judge Andrew Youderian. Andrew has started and sold multiple e-commerce businesses and is the founder of E-Commerce Fuel, a private community for 7-figure plus e-commerce sellers. This week on 5 Minute Pitch.
My name is Bailey Robbins. I'm 12 years old and I'm going to show you my brand Maybe clothing. My dresses are full of meaning and all of them have a special story behind them.
I wish that I had your poise when I was 12. I can
Yes.
tell you that.
You mentioned giving your dad a dose of humble pie at the end of your presentation. Would you mind elaborating on that?
He needs it. He has too many achievements.
Today we have a special contestant, 12-year-old Maylee Robbins. Maylee has already begun her entrepreneurial journey by creating a set of dresses for girls. These dresses have special designs and impactful meanings, and she's ready to grow her business. Let's hear from Maylee to see how she feels before she meets the judges.
To tell you the truth, I'm so nervous. Hopefully I'll be able to hide that, but I'm really, really nervous. I'm very excited to get to know my business better. This has really helped me move forward, and wish me luck.
This is 5 Minute Pitch.
Hi, Maylee.
Hi, Maylee.
How are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Great.
Yeah, great.
So
And
great-
Maylee, before you start, though, how old are you?
12.
All right.
Awesome.
Wow.
Amazing.
Good Amazing. Great job. Right there. You've already been successful.
You're already a winner.
You've already won me over.
Maylee, welcome to the 5 Minute Pitch. Your 5-minute timer starts now.
My name is Maylee Robbins. I'm 12 years old, and I'm going to show you my brand Maybe clothing. My dresses are full of meaning, and all of them have a special story behind them. So this kind of started with, I have 5 younger brothers, and it gets kind of annoying sometimes. And I've wanted a sister for a long time, and we may adopt one because I'm getting so desperate. But that's kind of how this got started. I love dresses, and so my purpose is to educate people about the different countries and culture and to encourage modesty. I also want to help girls know their roles and help them feel empowered. Also, all of these dresses have at least 2 countries that I've taken styles and attributes from. We also want it to be very effortless, not to wrinkle easily, just zip up the back, cool looking styles. And 10% of our profits are going to go to different causes. So this is my favorite dress. It's the Indian sari with the Spanish ruffle. So the sari is considered one of the most feminine and flattering things a girl can wear. The ruffle was first worn by men in Spain as a symbol of strength and power. So we came up with the Maliha dress. It's an Indian name that incorporates both of the styles. The name means feminine and powerful. The cause we came up with this dress to give back to is saving the children.
Maylee is off to an incredible start with her dresses. She's got direction, creativity, and even charitable causes considered in her designs. Let's hear how she brings her clothing line to fruition.
The process is we just went on Pinterest and on the web and just got our ideas together and organized them and sketched them. We've sewn all of our 5 ideas on a smaller scale, so like on an 18-inch doll. So then we could take things out easily or like adjust them easier. Then we improved them, changed the patterns if we wanted to, adjusted them, and then we had our product. So here are all the doll dresses that we've sewn. Here they are as a finished product in girl sizes. So we've invested so far $1,000, and it'll take about $5,000 more to get products in and start selling them. It'll take 2 weeks in China to oversee the process.
It looks like Maylee does have a solid plan in place in order to have her dresses made and ready to sell. So what are her next steps for marketing and moving forward?
Then going forward, I need to create my own patterns. I'm going to take my designs to China and overview and make sure they do it right. And then I'm going to go into my marketing plan, which is selling on Maylee's Boutique, which is my already up and running website for girls' clothing. Also, I'll sell it on my website that's specifically made for this brand, Maybu Clothing. And then we're going to sell on Amazon, and we're going to go find retailers by going to trade shows and also using Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest to get a good crowd interested and excited for my products. Also, another thing that would be really awesome is to serve my dad some humble pie with a little whipped cream and a cherry on top. So,
love it.
So, yeah. So, do you guys have any questions?
Well, we have lots of questions.
Yeah.
First off, congratulations on coming and doing this. This is awesome.
Awesome.
Great
Incredible
pitch,
pitch.
Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you have the right product, the perfect Amazon strategy, but all you need is cash? Payability is a financing company on a mission to give e-commerce sellers fast, flexible access to capital. They're unique because their approval is based on your seller account health and sales performance instead of your credit. And you can get your money in less than 24 hours. If you're tired of banks not taking you seriously because you're a small business selling online and want to get your inventory to Amazon before the competition, visit go.payability.com/pitch to get a $200 sign-on bonus and discounted fees. That's go.payability.com/pitch.
Maylee has really impressed the judges with her pitch and product. Let's see what kind of questions they have for her.
I wish that I had your poise when I was 12. I can tell you that. It sounds like this is still a little bit in the concept stage. You haven't actually sold any dresses yet to this point, is that correct?
No, I haven't. Right now, we only have the doll dresses and the products that we sewn that you saw in those pictures.
The inspiration for these, are you coming up with these designs? Are you sewing them? Or you got someone else in the family that's helped you? And where's the background come from having that experience?
I came up with ideas. I kind of run them past my mom. Obviously, all of the sewing skills that I have come from her. And she's been a big part in helping me, driving me to go get fabrics so she's been a big, big part.
Cool.
I have a couple little girls, and just the designs, they look beautiful. They look
Very
beautiful.
cute.
They
Yeah.
look really cute. I can see myself
you.
buying some of these. So tell us a little bit more about your website, mayleesboutique.com. Are you selling other things there?
Yeah.
And did you design that site, or what's the story with your website?
So I designed that website. It's mine. Right now we're selling formal clothing for children. We've gotten a few $1,000s from it, but that's not our top priority right now because we're trying to have this brand take off. Right now we're just selling formal clothing for little girls and boys.
It looks like Maylee is already turning a profit on her website to help fund and grow her main brand to sell the dresses. The dresses are beautiful, and the judges really like them and where she's headed, so they have some early advice for her.
One little thing that I would probably consider if I was you is I would start making those dresses for the American Girl doll, and I would start doing maybe 5 or 10 of those, and I would start selling them on Amazon to help fund this business, whether you win or not. Because we all know that people are searching for American Girl doll stuff, and for you to be able to make those, it's a lot smaller scale. It's a huge market, and I think just to get started, so you're not waiting, you could make 5 or 10. And then send them to Amazon, and then you can start to see if you're starting to get sales, and you can get in the game pretty quickly and start taking some of that money and then rolling it in, and then start to scale it out.
And the margins will probably be phenomenal on that, because you've got so much less fabric, and people pay crazy amounts for those.
Exactly.
The thing I like about it as well is that there's less sizes. I think that's really a challenge, because I've done some clothing things.
Yeah.
The number of SKUs gets exponential. You have a design, and you have all these different sizes, and returns become a problem, and then stocking inventory at all the different levels of sizes becomes a real challenge versus having a much simpler business model with just maybe doing the dolls.
Maylee, what part of all this is the most fun for you?
Oh, I love the picture taking. I love getting all of these little girls, people that I know, and all of them were really excited. I feel like picture taking was the biggest hit because I got to put together little gift bags and they were just so happy.
Maylee seems to really enjoy all the aspects of her working in the business and has received some great advice from the judges to help the business grow. The judges do have one more important question for Maylee, however.
You mentioned giving your dad a dose of humble pie at the end of your presentation. Would you mind elaborating on that?
He needs it. He's pretty proud of his achievements, and he's the good marketer, and I think I'm a pretty good musician. So we've been thinking about starting a band or something, and he would market us, and then we'd play, and maybe he'd start the banjo or something. He has too many achievements, and I need to take one for once, and so maybe I'll get it this time. And I think I have a pretty good chance.
I think you do too.
Yeah. Well, that was great. I don't know if you guys have any more questions, but I think I have all that I need, and just want to say congratulations on doing this at your age. Like Mike had said, I don't know what I was doing at 12, but it definitely wasn't that.
Definitely was not that.
So congratulations. And, think about what I had said too, though. I think that would be an easy way for you to get started and start really testing the market, but also for people that are searching for something specific to that market, and then you can grow from that, but you can also help fund the business. So that would be my little bit of advice for you.
So you would do doll dresses first,
I would.
right?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I agree.
Good luck to you, and we will be in touch for sure. But thank you so much. And,
Great presentation.
you.
Fantastic.
Thanks so much for being in touch.
Good work, Maylee.
Great job.
Good job.
Nice job.
Bye.
Oh, she's
That was awesome. She was awesome.
yeah.
She's
Yeah.
a yes.
After the pitch, I caught up with Maylee to see how she feels about her presentation.
I feel like it was pretty awesome, especially for how nervous I was. As much as I love doing the interview, I think just talking about my dad getting humble pie was the best part. I'm glad that they asked me to expound on that a little more.
The judges thought that Maylee is far beyond the competition, even when compared against other adult competitors. Let's see if Maylee's business has what it takes to get to the next round.
I didn't like this presentation very much because it made me feel so inadequate when I think back to my 12-year-old self.
I know,
it's
right?
so ridiculous what I think about what I was doing at that time. But I put a lot of thought in this. I don't think we should be voting someone through necessarily because their business acumen at 12 is amazing. I think that we should be looking at it just on a level playing field with everybody else. And I really think that she just had a great thing going where you have the entire family's working on something. It's unique. The designs are cool. They love what they're doing. I just see this potential with this, even though typically what we're doing here, we're not looking for pre-revenue and concept things. I've seen things like this get a lot of traction really quickly, and all the components are perfectly there in place in my mind. I love it.
Yeah.
Maylee is well spoken.
Yes.
For any of our candidates,
Right.
she would rate very high on
Exactly.
that scale,
Yeah.
and she was 12.
Yeah.
I was very amazed by some of the answers that she was giving us. I was impressed. I legitimately do like the designs. I think they're very cool. The pictures she showed, kind of her friends wearing them, I think the dresses looked good. I honestly think this business could be successful. Like you said, judging her on a level playing field with everyone else. There's going to be some challenges ahead, but yeah, I believe in it.
I agree with you. I really like the designs, and having walked through American Girl, I think those designs are a lot more attractive than the ones that are 5 times the cost, personally. And it's really easy to test, right? She can just iterate on one of these, try it, and see if it sells, and that's that. In fact, Maylee, what I'd like to do is I would like to set up a play date with you and my daughter, and hopefully you guys can scheme together and maybe produce the next big company. So,
Maylee, don't do it. He's going to make you do Russian math. It's going to be miserable. I would opt out of that if I were
and you are amazingly eloquent. excellent presentation.
Yeah. I mean, just to echo what everyone's been saying, Melly did such an incredible job. I really like the idea to start with the American Girl dolls.
Yes.
It's easier to make. There's less fabric. You don't have the sizing issues, things like that. And one thing that she has is she has a ton of authenticity and the ability to put her face on the brand, which is just, for small brands today, that's just crucial. And I can really see how her being the poster child, no pun intended for this, it could really help her in selling and getting exposure for this brand. I think it worked really well.
I would definitely start with the American Girl doll because, like we had said, if you're going to Amazon, if that's where you're going to launch for concept, you can target that, right? People are searching for, dresses for American Girl or whatever. But I agree, awesome presentation, and just blown away at how mature at that age and just how well spoken.
Yeah. So I'm going to kick the voting off with a yes. And I just want to say just one other caveat here with this. I love this as a 5-minute pitch contestant because we're looking for something unique, someone that can use the money to really fuel their business, but also use the mentorship that's a part of what we're looking at doing here for 5-minute pitch. I think that this is a really well-rounded potential product and brand for all of those things. So definitely a yes from me.
Yeah, my answer is actually dependent on whether we can actually set up that play date. So if the answer is yes, it is a yes for me as well.
Yeah, absolutely a yes. I think your unfair advantage is you are your product market. You can speak to them really well. You're extremely likable. You're extremely well-spoken and talented, and I think you can do great things with this.
Yeah, I'm going to echo everything right there and just give it a
with the play date too, or
with a big we can do play date too.
You got a 10-year-old too. Yeah, right. Yeah, 2 play dates.
So Melly, with that means you just got 5 yeses.
Wow, awesome.
Which means, if I'm not mistaken,
yes.
I believe you just served up your dad some humble pie.
Look at that.
Richard only got 2 yeses out of the judge group, whereas you got 5, so that's fair to say. Serve it up to him.
There you go.
Humble pie.
Humble pie.
Congratulations, Melly. You're moving on to the deliberation round. Next time on 5-Minute Pitch.
Tabletop board games have been on a rise in popularity for the past several years. Players all share a common problem, however, and that is a lack of interesting and realistic decorations for their battles.
How long does it take to print one?
For this model that you're looking at, which is about 8 inches, it took 6 hours.
Okay. Yeah, this was a market that I wasn't aware of until Mike Jackney showed me his Dungeons & Dragons board. So I do have a little bit of familiarity with this.
Have you seen his outfit?
Yeah.
The outfit's